Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Don't Call Tonight. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So we have a chord progression at the start of the song, which we're going to see quite a lot throughout this song. And there are 4 or 5 chords we need, and the first one is an E minor chord, which is an open E string, 2 on the A and D strings, and 0 on the remaining strings. We're in standard tuning, by the way, should have mentioned that at the start. We then have a second chord, which is A minor, which is an open A string, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B and an open E, and we don't play the low E string. The next chord, F major, which is 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B and E. 2 more chords before I show you the strumming and the structure. C major chord is next, which is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G string, 1 on the B and an open E. We're not going to play the low E string for C major. And the last chord we need for the beginning of the song, G major, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, that's on the D, G and B, and then it's 3 on the E string. So those few chords are going to get us through not only the introduction but more of the song later on. And what we're going to do is have a full strumming pattern for E minor. Now, because there's not a huge amount of guitar going on in this song, what we can do is come up with our own strumming pattern. And here's one that I think works really well with the track. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Which slowly is down, down, up, down, 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 up. Or if you prefer to count along, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll have that for the E minor. Then for the A minor, going to the F, you kind of cut it off a bit early. And here you can see I'm just jumping that little bit early to F. And then have the full strumming pattern for C and G. So I'll play all of that slowly, shouting out the chords as I go. Now, if you play through that set of chords once, you've got yourself the introduction. We then have good news. The first verse, that's when Lady Gaga brings in the vocal line, we're going to take the same set of chords and do it 2 times round for that first verse. However, when we get to the pre-chorus, the chords change and we get a couple of new chords. Now, it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this song, which has all of the chords with the full structure, as well as another sheet with the chords and lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, then head on over to Patreon, I've got you covered. And for the price of a coffee, you get everything raw professionally by myself, and it saves you from trying to write it down or potentially make a mistake. And yeah, it's all wrote down and you get access to 500 plus other songs, including the majority of songs from her brand new album, including the collaboration with Bruno Mars. In fact, I want to say thanks to the people on the screen who are my active patrons. They'll get that content straight away the moment this video goes live. So, enough about that, let's get stuck in with the pre-chorus, which is a D minor chord. Now, D minor is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 1 on the high E string, if I can get my words out. Now, you may know D minor with that finger on fret 3, that's absolutely fine, doesn't make a difference to the sound, I just prefer using my little finger. Go with whatever you feel most comfortable with. We then go to C, G, and F major for the first part of the pre-chorus. I'm going to strum along to see how all that fits together. D minor, C, G to F. Then it's almost the same on the next part. D minor, C, and then 2 lots of G. We're now at the chorus. This is the most lively part, very kind of dancey, and what we're going to do is start off with an F major chord to G and then A minor. And you can see I'm playing really lively, quite loud, and it's 2 beats on F, 2 to G, and then a full bar of A minor. We then play F, G, and C. you can see just a small difference there, and that's up to the first half of the chorus. So it might be worth checking out that link to everything on Patreon because, yeah, there's a lot going on with this. The next part is F, G and A minor. But then it goes to D minor, C and G. We then make the G twice as long. So I'm going to play through the full chorus without me talking over the top of it, so you can see how all this fits together. At that point, we get some repetition, and looking over to the notes, we have a second verse, exactly the same as the first. So you had that E minor, A minor to F, C and G, play that through twice. We then get a pre-chorus and chorus, literally the same thing as what we had before, so it's kind of like just like a cut and paste job with this song at the moment. So yeah, we'll just gloss over that part. We then get to a bridge section, and that is where things change again. We start off with A minor to G, F major, and D minor. We play that a second time. And that will get you to the end of the bridge. We then have two choruses kind of together. And the only real difference is that this next chorus after the bridge is sustained. What I mean by sustained is that we let the chords ring out. And I'm going to demonstrate that once for you. So here it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You then carry on the rest of that chorus, sustaining the chords, before then playing the exact same thing, but yeah, full on strumming for the last chorus of the song. And then after that, there is an outro, which is exactly the same as the intro, which is that E minor to A minor, F, C and G part. Twice round, and then you've got yourself to the end of the song. And there we go, that's everything we need for this song. So please do consider getting the extra material over on Patreon. The people on the screen who are my active patrons, they'll get that content the moment this video goes live. So thank you to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.